During a YouTube live stream, popular streamer Destiny along with his fellow ARC lieutenant of the DGG army, Trainwrecks exposed Sneako for his botting activities to artificially increase engagement for his Twitter account.
He responded again, thanks, Secret gave me lots to think about.
First of all, none of Sneako's tweets will make me upset because they don't typically do well. Wait, does anybody have a link to the guy that showed the bots? Sneako generally he's got like the Griper assist right now. So hold on. Let me see if I can find this video. These are the likes that Sneako gets on his on his Twitter. Bro, I swear to God, I'm like the only person on these platforms that doesn't bot. I think this is why podcasts that I go on do so well. I think I'm like the only person that doesn't have like a botted following, like on any of my platforms. Because why would I waste the money on it? But yeah, imagine like, bro, this is wild. Like, is this what's upsetting me?
Bro.
Who's here?
Bro.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Now you know how I feel, bro. What you just said, bro. Listen, I don't want to be so shit, man, but I'm telling you, everyone is botting.
They are, dude. I've met so many more people now that I know are botting on their different accounts.
Bro. You don't understand the world I've been in these last 4 months. No one believes me. Everyone is botting, and they're not just stopping on Twitch or Kick. We're talking Twitter. We're talking
they do
Reddit.
Instagram and shit. Yeah.
No, Instagram and TikTok, that's a given. Like they can't even, if they deny that,
this is
I don't know what to
guys.
say.
Holy shit. It's just
brother,
2 minutes
it's
of fucking...
Destiny, it's everywhere, bro. Like bro, I've lost my mind. I've lost my mind, Destiny. Like, I just had a conversation about you. I was going over people who I don't think do, and it was just like 2 hours ago. You were one of them.
Thanks, bud.
You're one of the only ones. No, you're one of, because listen, your numbers all make sense. They go down when you change content. They go up when you do your main content, right? You have fluctuations. Your Twitter posts make sense with your size of your streams. Your core community makes sense. Your Discord's massive. Like, everything makes sense. My numbers, same thing. Everything makes sense. But if you look at some people, bro, not even some, all of them, nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense. There is no nothing is proportionate. It's oh my God. I've lost my mind.
There are like people that I would see who tweet like pretty frequently who have YouTube channels with like over 500,000 views, and their Twitter will be like 3,000 followers with like 500,000 subs. The no guys, if you remember him, he was one of those people. He had like Brooks or something. He had like 3,000 followers on Twitter, despite using his Twitter account semi-frequently. And I think he had like almost 1 million subs on his YouTube channel, right? But yeah, people are wild.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Like people think, listen, when you're that large of a creator, my size, your size, any size, if you're 15K to 30K viewers, that's a massive that's a massive size. Do you understand? The number of people you have coming in and out daily is in the hundreds of thousands of uniques.
Yeah, for sure.
So the people that have no footprint anywhere but that stream, it makes no sense, because if you have loyal people coming from other platforms to this platform, to the level of hundreds of thousands of uniques daily, you're going to see some sort of footprint, whether it's on Twitter or Instagram or somewhere. But there is almost no correlation. There's almost no, whatever the word is. I haven't slept all day. You don't see it. No, bro, I'm telling you, everyone is botting, and it's not just view count. It's Twitter likes. It's Reddit. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, and it's so sickening. And the worst part is, the one thing I've been battling these last 4 months is the discoverability stuff. These people who are view botting, right? The people who are, doing these things, they make it so hard to make a fair discoverability system. Because, right, in a sense, they're manipulating it. And it's so frustrating, bro. And no one believes me. They think I'm crazy. People just think I'm crazy. Because everyone has plausible deniability, right? They just say, oh, someone's doing it to me. Sure. But it's like, bro, a harasser is not spending thousands of dollars every day for 6 years straight.
Yeah. I still like my favorite moment in Twitch history. I think you were there for this, right? My favorite moment in Twitch history was the day the ViewBots died. Do you remember that? It was like was it like
and
5 or 6
live.
years ago? And no. It wasn't just that nobody was live. It's that people started to go live, and then we're like, oh, I feel sick today. I don't think I can stream today, guys. There were so many big streamers that turned their shit on. Masan, I remember from Hearthstone, was like a 5-figure streamer. He had like, I think like 1,000 viewers, and he was like, oh, I'm feeling sick today, guys. Oh my god, there were so many streamers. Yeah, holy shit. That was, bro, that was the funniest day in the world. A lot of flus that day. A lot of 1 and 2 day flus.
Yep. It's bad, bro. It's really bad. And the worst part is, man, like, you know, it feels like people are getting rewarded from it.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost as if they're being incentivized to do it. And it just, like, it's such a feeling. You know, like, I wouldn't care if it wasn't affecting me. I wouldn't care. I would just do my own thing. I know, you know, my shit's good. But it's getting to a point now in this industry where it's affecting my business, right? Because if you have 5 people that are my size around, and you have people who don't understand what you and I might understand being in the industry so long, right? About, you know, numbers and, you know, community strength, conversions, right? Because people with view bots don't have these things. They just have the number that, and they have nothing behind it. So it's like the people who don't understand that, they start equating your number with their number, but their number is all. So that's when it starts coming into my business and affecting my business, and that's why I care about it now so much, because it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the problem with bad behavior is that oftentimes it gets socially reinforced, and unfortunately, sometimes there are social punishments for not following it. So, like, for instance, like, so I'll be really critical about girls using a lot of filters on Instagram and or, you know, wearing a ton of makeup or plastic surgery, right? However, it's easy for me to be critical of that, but if girls don't do that, oftentimes you get a lot of negative feedback because you're not doing what everybody else is. So yeah, there'll be like these social reinforcements that kind of encourage everybody to do the shit, because like, do you want to be the one person not view botting and be the loser with like the low audience and shit? Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, that argument, that last part you just said, you want to be the loser that's not.
Yeah.
I feel that because I'm sitting there, right? Like, for example, me, right? You know, when I'm sitting there with 12 to 14K viewers on Kick, like, I know deep down I'm one of the 2 largest creators on the platform, right? Like, I know it. But then when I, you know, go outside of myself and I look at the sidebar and it looks like I'm the 20th largest creator, yeah, it does kind of feel like knowing that I grind and I put in the work and I have a real 14K versus everyone else's fake 30K, right?
Yeah.
So it does feel like, but I'm still not going to give them those. But realistically, on the other end, like, I think for the filters and the things you're bringing up, my opinion on it is, I think you're right that you know, mentality where everyone's doing it and you're not. But I do have to say, that's one of those things that in the long run, I think you're f***ing yourself, because
everybody's themselves in the long run, but the social pressure is always short term, right?
Yeah, but bro, like, that once you rely on that has to cause, you know, it's a band-aid solution, right, for the short term. Because in the long term, whatever insecurities you have just been intensified, in my opinion, right? Because eventually, let's say you end up meeting someone. When you meet someone in real life and they see you look completely different, we're talking head shape differences.
Yeah,
we're
but
talking
now,
eye shape
I don't know how
differences.
much of these like Red Pill spaces you follow, but like now for a lot of these guys, like the expectation is literally that even when you're like around the house, your girl is supposed to be wearing like full-on makeup, like at all hours of the day. So for a lot of people, they just might never expect to see somebody, you know, that's not like totally 100% kitted out, you know?
Wait, is that real?
Yes.
I'm going to say this, and I might just be old maybe, but I prefer, like, I personally, okay, let me make a clarification. If it's somebody I care about, I prefer no makeup. Like, that's what I mean, it's up to them, whatever they want to do, I accept them as they are, but, like, I prefer no makeup if it's someone I care about. And if it's, you know, a one-night stand or some shit, then obviously, you know, I'm saying, look your best. You know what I'm saying? But, like, as far as it goes for, you know, someone I care about, I think no makeup is the way to go.
Okay.
How about you? What do you prefer? Or you don't really care? Indifferent?
No, I mean, like, I'm generally the same. But I've also, like, I've lived with...
The burgeoning conundrum of botting in the social media ecosystem has metamorphosed into a matter of intense discussion in the digital space. During a most enlightening YouTube live stream, Destiny and Trainwreck eloquently articulated their exasperation at the pervasive use of bots on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. They bemoan the deleterious effects of botting on their business and community, as it creates an unfair competitive advantage for creators with artificially inflated numbers. Trainwreck, in his sagacity, also raised the issue of social pressure on creators to employ filters and makeup on Instagram. Although it may seem like a temporary solution, it is a mere placebo that will not cure the underlying malice. Botting, my compatriots, has a deleterious impact on the business of legitimate creators. The utilization of bots to artificially inflate numbers creates an uneven playing field, making it an arduous task for genuine creators to gain traction. Consequently, these creators may lose out on business opportunities, sponsorships, and collaborations. Furthermore, botting erodes trust and credibility, which can have a long-lasting adverse effect on their reputation. In addition to the negative effects on business opportunities, botting can also be pernicious to the community surrounding a creator. It becomes an onerous task to differentiate between genuine engagement and fake engagement when bots are employed to inflate numbers. This makes it challenging for creators to foster an authentic community and connect with their audience. Additionally, creators who engage in botting may be seen as prioritizing their own success over the welfare of their community. During the YouTube livestream, Trainwreck, in his perspicacity, also highlighted the issue of social pressure on creators to employ filters and makeup on Instagram. While these tools can enhance a creator's appearance and make their content more visually appealing, they can also perpetuate unrealistic beauty standards. This can lead to insecurities and body image issues among viewers who compare themselves to the filtered and made-up images they see on social media. Despite the negative effects, some creators feel that they have no choice but to engage in botting or employ filters and makeup on Instagram. With the plethora of competition on social media, it can be tempting to take shortcuts to stay relevant and successful. However, these shortcuts can ultimately harm a creator's reputation and credibility in the long run. Destiny, in his sagacity, expressed a preference for no makeup on someone he cares about. However, he remains indifferent overall. This sentiment emphasizes the importance of creators being true to themselves and their values. While filters and makeup may be useful in the short term, it is vital for creators to prioritize authenticity and honesty in their content. In addition to the pressure to employ filters and makeup, creators may also face pressure to engage in other forms of inauthentic behavior such as purchasing followers or likes. This can create a vicious cycle of dependence on inauthentic engagement, making it difficult for creators to break free and establish an authentic presence on social media. One potential solution to the problem of botting on social media is increased enforcement by platform owners. By cracking down on bots and other forms of inauthentic engagement, social media platforms can create a more level playing field for creators and encourage the growth of genuine communities. Additionally, creators can take proactive steps to prioritize authenticity in their content, such as being transparent about their engagement metrics and encouraging genuine engagement from their audience. In conclusion, the ubiquity of botting and the pressure to employ filters and makeup on social media highlights the need for a more candid and authentic approach to content creation. By prioritizing authenticity and transparency, creators can establish genuine connections with their audience and build a community that values real engagement over artificial metrics. While it may be tempting to take shortcuts in the short term, the long-term benefits of authenticity and honesty are far more valuable.